Over 50 hours of debate has went on, and finally the $1 trillion infrastructure bill has been pushed through. Why I'm so excited about this is that there is a major play, and a major part of that is to do with clean energy infrastructure going forward, guys. And what's that mean? We're back talking about ABML ABTC, American Battery Metals / Technology. And you know, in this channel we have covered this many times. I'm really excited about it. I believe these guys could be one of the big players in this space, and I see a huge place for battery recycling, especially in Nevada, right beside Tesla's station, who are knocking out record sales on their EV plays. If you do not believe that the world is going green, then go to a different page, because this video is all about the future, guys. We're going green, we're going in. Yeah.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Something that happens by chance, I think not. Hey guys, it's Damien again, back at Buy Wholesale with another video on ABML. As I said, guys, this is a big hot stock we've covered many times on this channel. Just to do a bit of a recap for anyone new to the channel, ABML, or soon to be ABTC, American Battery Technology Company. It's all about recycling batteries, guys. And a company with that type of technology is obviously going to be massive in the future. Just in simple terms, guys, your power tools, your EV cars, grid storage units, all will require batteries. And what batteries will have is a lifespan. At the end of them lifespan, that's where ABML or ABTC will step straight in, guys. And what they'll do is they will take them out old batteries, make them good again, and send them straight back out. And that's what this is all about. Now, we've covered this stock many a times. I'll share the link here. The previous time we covered this stock was on the 27th of July. I went into a bit of a decent enough dive into the whole pilot plant that they're building in Nevada. I'm really excited about that. And we talked about my expertise as a quantity surveyor. I'm one of the lead on many different projects. I understand the complex system that is in place, and it's not just as easy as going, this is going to be built in 2 years and goes tickety-boo. There is ways of monitoring it, and if we go to their website, see ABTC Pilot Plant Project, and they have it all listed out. I love this here, guys. This is really good. You can see the permits, the planning. We talked about the permit going through on the 26th of July. In my previous video, guys, these are going through. We have an update today as well. I've seen sight of that application, and I would expect that to go through within sort of the next week or so. So that is good, exciting news, guys, coming through. In the previous video, we also talked about the new construction team that is on, the new expertise, the CEOs that's been brought in, Miles Construction, how I'm liking all that. So I'm not going to repeat all that. What I just want to talk about is a wee bit more about this infrastructure bill, guys. So as we can see here, this is the BBC's website. As I said at the start of the video, 50 hours of debating, 2,700 pages of back and forth, and I'll tell you, this stuff does take time, and I'm not surprised at how long that has taken. And we're still not there yet. As it says here, it still hangs in the balance, and that is the key thing. This will go to Congress now, and they will battle that out, and this could take, God, it could take months before this could be agreed. But it has taken a massive step forward. Joe Biden in his presidential election made it very clear he wanted a big infrastructure bill. He wanted to go green. He's keen and invested in American-made companies as well. So the likes of Tesla, the likes of American Battery Metals should have a big part in this. Once in a lifetime generation, and that hasn't been seen since 1956, guys. Crazy. 1 trillion, guys, and off that there, we're going to have 73 billion going in on clean energy, guys. Going green and going clean was a big part of Mr. Biden's campaign promises. As I said, his earlier hopes of over 100 billion towards clean energy have been temporarily dashed, but this bill puts billions towards new power lines, rebuilding America's old electric grids, and expanding clean energy. Building new transmission lines with higher voltage capacities will be the key to getting this clean energy out across the country. There are over a dozen billions in addition for electrifying public transportation and building more electric car chargers, and 21 billion more to tally for the cleaning up soil, groundwater in old mines and gas fields. So there's plenty of do-re-mi getting pumped in. And this isn't just the only country doing this. This is a global thing, guys. Infrastructure bills around the UK and every country around the world. You're seeing the pop-up chargers. You're seeing Tesla growing more gigafactories. It's just the future. We're living in it, guys. We've been talking about it. Well, not personally me, I wasn't even born 30, 40 years ago when they were talking about the need for this, but we are living in a period and we will see it within our time, this change to green energy, and I'm really excited about that, guys. With the future in mind and long holds, that brings us back to ABML. So if we have a look here, guys, this came out only last week. Doug Cole's monthly update, and he's our CEO of American Battery Metals, guys. What he's talking about here is the issues with climate change. We've seen it all across the world, record high temperatures, which causes fires, and he's pretty much pointing out here, you know, we've seen the impact, low quality of air, fires, you know, the dangerous, catastrophic melting of the ice caps, all of these issues that we have caused through global warming. And what he is saying is ABTC are committed to supporting climate forward, low impact, environmental superior battery metal recycling and extraction technologies is critical to driving vehicle electrification in the US and globally, and to mitigate climate change and the potential risk for increased forest fires. The list really does go on. But once the core and shell building permit is approved by the city, we will begin the construction phase, starting and mobilization of contractors. That is very exciting. That'll be a big day, guys, once that goes through. To throw more meat under the bones to the article that we read on BBC there, Doug goes on to say, we are grateful for the support of various elected officials in these efforts. Nevada Senator Gortz Masto was influential in the inclusion of the Battery Act in the infrastructure package, advocating for $6 billion in funding to promote battery manufacturing and recycling projects. ABTC will continue to meet the elected officials. It's also keeping tabs on the $1.2 trillion federal investment for America's infrastructure. And you can go on and have a read into more into the detail, guys. That's for another day, perhaps. Then following that report, Doug's back again. Again, this is all on their website, guys. Go on. I love their website. It's very good. Their Twitter page, it has all of this as well. Get on, get subscribed. He talks more about the infrastructure deal. You know, President Biden signed an executive order on August 5th, which calls for 50% of new vehicles sold by 2030 to be zero emission vehicles such as EVs. We're not talking anymore about that, guys. You get the picture what I'm trying to say, guys. It is happening. You can get in early tours if you want, or you can wait and catch us at the other end. But for me, I'm balls deep for a reason. As always, we'll have a look at the charts. And I'm thinking soon of maybe doing like a daily, maybe just a quick sort of 2-3 minute video just on chart action. If that is something you're interested in, let me know. Well, just to go back from the 27th of July, guys, the last video that I did, we talked about it. And I pretty much said it was going to go sideways, don't expect anything too exciting. And that is what we have done now. We have really fell below the 200, we fell below the 180. Buy signal has come in, and we see here that yesterday the stock did go up about 2.5%, which is good. On the week, guys, we are below all the moving averages, and we are under the 9. If anyone was thinking about buying into American Battery Metals, I would potentially hold off. We do have earnings coming up. Earnings are a very mixed bag. It's hard to know what way they could go. Obviously, their earnings aren't going to be fantastic. They're not really doing anything, guys. So it'll be interesting just to see what way it goes. Anyone's thinking opening a position, I would potentially maybe only do half now, maybe wait till the earnings comes out. This stock isn't going to go anywhere dramatically fast, I don't think. I think we could very well dip lower, might just kind of go sideways. Either way, have your diamond hands. I do think it's all going to be dependent on the construction and progress on the permits and stuff like that. We just go to Simply Wall Street here. We can see about the financial health. You know, they've got great assets, guys. You know, they are in good standing, which is what we do like as well. But you know, just their previous past 5 years, they're down about 14%, which isn't too bad for a growth company, guys. One thing I will ask for any ABML holders that maybe know the answer to this, trader volume has increased quite a bit. We have had one of the directors, William Hunter, sell quite a lot of his shares, which I'm not too sure what that's about. If it could be just taking profits, could be, I don't know what's happening. But William Hunter, as you can see here, guys, has sold quite a lot of his shares. It's not a big deal, but it's just a wee bit, like to know why, really. He's been there quite a while, I think 5 years or so, or thereabouts. So yeah, just interested to know what William Hunter's about. And as we can see, and as I said, there's very little institution, virtually nothing. It's very much individual insiders that own shares here. But once construction gets up and running, this infrastructure deal, I would not be surprised if we get a bit of institution coming in and starting to snap up some of these shares. And if they do that, guys, the stock will take off. But listen, that's for another day. If you found the video informative, please like, please subscribe, help me grow the channel. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much. Check out the links down below as well for free shares in free trade up to £200, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll catch you then. Yeah.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Something that happens by chance, I think not.